Your taste buds are dying. By 60, half will be gone, forever. But scientists found 6 ways to save them. The third takes just 60 seconds. Here is something most people never realize. Your sense of taste and smell are not separate systems. They are one unified chemical sensing machine that creates everything you experience as flavor. And after 50, this machine starts breaking down in ways that affect far more than just your dinner. Studies show that people who lose their sense of smell have a 40% higher risk of cognitive decline within 5 years. But here is where it gets truly fascinating. Your body actually regenerates taste buds every 10 to 14 days. So why are you still losing them? The answer lies in something researchers call sensory presbycusis, and understanding it could add years to your life. But before we dive into the science, there is one critical factor that determines whether your taste buds survive or die. And most doctors never mention it. That critical factor is blood flow. Your taste buds are some of the most rapidly regenerating cells in your entire body. But they need constant oxygen and nutrients to rebuild themselves. After 50, circulation to the tiny blood vessels feeding your tongue decreases by up to 30%. Think about that for a second. Your taste buds are starving. And the best part is this: you can reverse it. A 2023 study from the University of Copenhagen found that participants who did just 15 minutes of tongue exercises daily increased blood flow to taste receptors by 22% in 8 weeks. But here is what nobody expected. The improvements were not just about taste. Participants reported better swallowing, clearer speech, and even reduced snoring. If you are finding this valuable, drop a like so I know to keep going. Now let me show you exactly how this works at the cellular level. But here is the thing. Blood flow is only part of the puzzle. Your chemical senses depend on something called olfactory receptors. You have about 400 different types, and each one detects specific scent molecules. After 50, these receptors start declining at a rate of about 1% per year. By 70, you may have lost 20% of your scent detection ability. But researchers found something even more surprising. The decline is not inevitable. A landmark German study followed 3,000 adults over a decade, and discovered that people who regularly engaged their sense of smell lost 60% fewer receptors than those who did not. What does engaging your smell mean? It is simpler than you think. Intentionally smelling different scents, like essential oils, spices, or flowers, for just 2 minutes daily triggers neuroplasticity. Your brain literally grows new connections to compensate for lost receptors. And this leads us to the first science-backed strategy. Strategy number 1 is olfactory training. And it is backed by over 200 peer-reviewed studies. Here is exactly how to do it. Choose 4 distinct scents. Rose, eucalyptus, lemon, and clove work perfectly because they represent different scent categories. Every morning and evening, spend 20 seconds deeply inhaling each scent while visualizing what you are smelling. Picture a rose garden. Imagine a lemon tree. This visualization component is crucial because it engages your hippocampus, strengthening the neural pathways. Within 12 weeks, most people experience measurable improvement. But there is an even better benefit. Olfactory training does not just preserve smell. It appears to protect cognitive function. A 2022 study in the journal Neurology found that consistent smell training reduced risk of mild cognitive impairment by 28%. Your nose is literally a gateway to brain health. Now, let me put this in perspective with strategy 2. But, everything I just told you? That is just the setup. Because strategy 2 addresses the hidden taste destroyer that affects 70% of adults over 50. Zinc deficiency. Here is where it gets really interesting. Zinc is essential for producing gustin, a protein that your taste buds need to function. Without adequate zinc, taste buds cannot regenerate properly, and existing ones become less sensitive. The problem? After 50, your body absorbs 30% less zinc from food. And many common medications, including blood pressure drugs, diuretics, and antacids, deplete zinc even further. A study from Tufts University found that zinc supplementation restored taste sensitivity in 82% of participants within 3 months. The real secret to longevity is addressing these hidden deficiencies. But before you rush to buy supplements, there is something important you need to know. And it involves a mineral that most people have never heard of. If you want to see how this all connects, make sure you are subscribed. That mineral is copper. And this is how you can start today. Here is the twist. Zinc and copper compete for absorption in your gut. If you take zinc supplements without balancing copper, you can actually create a copper deficiency that damages your nerves and immune system. The optimal ratio is 8 to 15 milligrams of zinc for every 1 milligram of copper. But wait, there is more good news. You do not necessarily need supplements. Strategy 3 focuses on food combinations that naturally optimize both minerals. Oysters, the highest natural source of zinc, also contain copper in near-perfect ratios. Grass-fed beef paired with dark chocolate provides excellent balance. Pumpkin seeds with cashews create an ideal mineral combination. The Blue Zone residents of Sardinia naturally eat these combinations without ever thinking about it. Their traditional diet accidentally solved the zinc-copper puzzle centuries ago. And researchers noticed something remarkable about their taste perception. Sardinian elders in their 80s and 90s reported taste sensitivity comparable to people decades younger. Researchers initially thought it was genetics. But when they tested first-generation Sardinian immigrants who adopted Western diets, the taste preservation disappeared. It was the food, not the genes. Strategy 4 comes directly from their kitchens. Fresh herbs. Sardinians use an average of 7 different fresh herbs daily. Rosemary, basil, oregano, thyme, sage, mint, and parsley. Each herb contains volatile compounds that stimulate different taste receptors. This constant varied stimulation prevents the use it or lose it decline that happens when you eat the same bland foods repeatedly. What happens next is remarkable. Your taste buds respond to variety like muscles respond to exercise. The more diverse flavors you expose them to, the stronger they become.